still think it's a mistake.
You have my decision.
All right, if you insist. But I still don't like it. I better go now. Alexandra!
Yes, Mac. Come in.
How was your dinner?
Delicious, as always. In fact, I'd love to have you back in Springfield. You could give Vera a run for her money.
Vera?
My cook.
Did you finish the magazines I brought you?
Yes, thank you.
I'm sorry there's nothing more current. But I'm afraid entertainment isn't my strongest suit. I'm surprised you're not writing more.
How do you know I'm not? You haven't been peeking at my diary, have you?
Of course not.
Has he?
Who?
Your employer. He's here, isn't he?
What makes you think
Because I
that...
left a marker on this book, and it's gone.
Well, my employer is a reclusive man, but I think he'd let me know if he was here.
I'm sure he would.
And I'm not so desperate for entertainment that I would resort to invading your privacy.
Then you are a better man than I.
What?
I think in your position, I would be so desperate for human contact, I would read anything I could get my hands
You
on.
make it sound like a prison.
Well, if the four walls fit.
I chose this job, Alexandra, and I'm quite suited to it. Of course, I realize that this life isn't for everyone. That's why I suggested the writing to you. I thought it would help pass the time, organize your thoughts.
I'm much better at talking things out. Writing always feels like work to me. You must miss having someone to talk to.
At times.
Oh, when was the last time you talked to your family or loved ones?
We've kept in touch.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
No, it's okay. It's quite all right.
No, it isn't. Clearly, this job has its price, and that was cruel of me.
Miss Spaulding, I do believe you would make an excellent union organizer.
Why do you say that?
I think you're trying to plant the seeds of worker unrest. This is a very good job. And it's steady.
Provided you follow orders to the letter.
I suppose. It's never been difficult before.
Before now?
Even now.
You mean you even have provisions for this?
What?
You have orders concerning somebody being marooned here on this island?
The situation has never arisen.
Oh. Then who decided I was to be kept in the dark about what's really going on here?
What is she up to? What makes you think you're being kept in the dark?
Because I know nothing about where I am, why I'm here, or my host.
Now I know you're getting bored. You're imagining things.
I'm stating fact.
You are here because your own plane crashed on this island. You've been welcomed into the only shelter on the island, and we're anticipating your rescue.
And my host?
Is elsewhere.
And you don't think all of this is just a little mysterious?
Unusual, perhaps. Exotic.
Secretive?
Of course not.
This house is completely concealed.
That's not my employer's doing. It's as he found it.
And it's exactly the way he wants it.
As I said, he enjoys his privacy.
And you're under orders not to talk about him.
That would be his preference, yes.
You're holding out on me. Come on, Mac. Gossip with me. I've had nobody to talk to.
Miss Spaulding.
Can't you tell me anything? Just a teeny tiny thing.
I do have other duties I had to attend to.
Oh, come on. It's not like he's listening to every word we say. Is it?
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Alexandra, but I've only met my employer a few times myself. You know almost as much about him as I do.
Almost?
Well, there is one thing I remember.
Yes?
His suit size, but I'm sworn to secrecy on that count. I'm sorry, there's not more to it than this. But with such a vivid imagination, I'm sure you could write a wonderful story that would be far more exciting than the truth.
I'm not a novelist.
Well, perhaps you could pretend you're writing a letter home, telling them all about it.
Maybe I could do that. Would you mind bringing me some tea? It might help.
Oh, of course.
I thought you'd gone.
I did. I just came back. I forgot to ask you if you wanted milk or lemon or maybe some honey.
Well, that's funny. That's what I was coming to tell you. A lemon, please. No sugar.
Sure. I'll get it for you. I'll be right back. Okay. Right back. Go.
Thank you, McGregor.
Oh, sure. And listen, if you need anything else, just ring.
I will.
Okay. This is Getty. Powder room?
You handled her well.
It isn't easy. She is extremely bright. Airplanes.
Another search party. It's no problem. We have excellent external concealment.
Sir, the problem is inside. We are not equipped for extended visits.
I know.
I mean, even getting in and out of this room is tricky. You know, she almost caught me earlier. I mean, if this keeps up...
I am aware of the problem.
What do you propose?
I suppose we'll have to arrange something soon.
The sooner the better, before any damage is done, because I'm telling you, if this goes...
Well, I lose the post, I presume. Don't be shy. You saved my life. I'm grateful. Well, please, turn around so I can thank you.
Miss Spaulding, please.
That's a helicopter. They're looking for me.
I'm sure it's not.
Well, it's a rescue party, and they're flying directly over us. They're looking for me.
Alexander, come with me.
No, we have to get outside. Aren't you coming?
Please, Miss Spaulding. You don't understand what you've done. My employer
Oh, so that is your employer.
Yes. I'm sorry for the precaution.
You mean lies?
He's recovering from surgery. He's a fanatic about his privacy under any circumstances,
Well,
but
as if
now...
that mattered.
I'm sure he'll want no further communication with
Oh, well, I may have a few words for him after I'm rescued.
Miss Spaulding,
There is
please.
a helicopter out there right now.
A helicopter?
Don't tell me you didn't hear it.
No.
Well, come on, we'll find it together.
No.
Matt, people are out there looking for me.
Listen.
And I intend to be found. Then you and your employer can have your precious privacy, and I'm out of here.
Alexander, listen. I think your imagination is playing tricks on you.
I know what I heard.
The thing you most want to hear. But I'm afraid it was only the air conditioner.
I know the sound of a helicopter when I hear one. They probably flew past. If we go outside and wait, they'll be back.
Alexandra, think. It's late. No one will be searching for you at this hour.
I heard them.
I'll make you some tea, then you can relax
Don't
and...
patronize me.
Alexandra, I'm sorry. I know you think you heard something, but clearly there's nothing out there. I can't let you wander around outside in the dark. It isn't safe.
You're lying to me.
Well, why would I do that?
You lied about your employer.
Well, that was different. He wishes to be protected. But I would never do anything to keep you from being rescued. The other deception was necessary. My employer is in delicate health. But I know how badly you want to get back to your family and friends. Believe me, I'd love to help you off this island.
You're right, Mac. I'm the one who should apologize. You've been nothing but kind to me, and I repay you by throwing a ranting fit. I'm sorry.
Please, don't give it another thought. I know this has been very, very hard on you. A good night's sleep might help. Can I get you anything?
No, thank you. Are you going to lock me in tonight?
Of course not. Please, call if you need anything.
Great. The outside door is locked. Mark! Matt? Soundproof. No wonder I didn't hear any planes. Okay. What other secrets does this room hold? Nothing. A built-in mirror? I know you're in there. And guess what else? I know I am not a guest here. I'm a hostage.
There's no point in hiding. I know you're in there. It's a two-way mirror, right? Oh. So, you're the kind of man who gets his jollies by peeping at women? How pathetic. Why don't you come out and show yourself? I dare you.
Hide in there like the coward you are and listen to me. I know you know I'm a Spaulding, but I warn you, if you're holding me for ransom, you picked the wrong day.
She's marvelous.
If you don't put a stop to this, I will.
You forget yourself, Mac. Don't let it happen again.
I will not be held like an animal in a cage.
Do you hear me? It's cruel and inhuman. I will not stay here. Ah, I hate this place, and I hate
That vase is Ming Dynasty.
you. You think I care about the cost?
No, but you care about beauty.
Who are you?
A fellow survivor.
Why won't you let me see you? I mean,
Two-way mirror, hidden microphone, soundproof room. Is all this really necessary?
Oh, yes.
There was a helicopter outside. True or false?
False.
Liar. I heard it. If there was no helicopter out there, why have you locked me in?
False.
Well, guess again!
Must be stuck. The sea air.
I'll have Mac open it when I see him.
you know what I think? I think you're waiting for the helicopter to leave so they won't find me.
Why?
Because you're holding me for ransom. Perhaps you didn't arrange for my plane to come crashing down on your island, but clearly you're holding me here, waiting for something. Are you having trouble collecting a ransom?
Worried your brother won't pay it.
What goes on between Alan and me is none of your... How did you know I had a brother? Oh, right. You read my journal.
Forgive me.
Usually people talk face to face instead of sneaking around, spying on each other.
A compliment, don't you think?
What? Being held hostage?
You missed the point.
What point? You don't want money. You're not interrogating me, but you won't let me go home either. What is the point?
I enjoy your company.
If you find my company so amusing, why don't you come out and play?
You know, it's bad enough she knows you're here. Now, you must start talking to her.
Did you hear what I said?
There's nothing to worry about.
Everything is at risk.
Nothing is at risk. This is a controlled situation.
Are you still there? Answer me.
She found her way in here. My gosh, she almost saw you.
The panel is locked now. Besides, I am very good at disappearing when the need arises.
Yeah, but you
A
shouldn't
few
have-
words. Nothing more.
It's rude to keep a guest waiting.
First, you were only going to watch her. Now you're only talking to her. What's next?
You'll find out. When I do. Where were we?
You were saying you enjoyed my company. I must say the pleasure has been one-sided to date.
Alas.
Come on out, show yourself. Mac will make some tea and we can have a nice long chat, face to face.
You tempt me.
No.
I
promise to be charmed.
Don't even think about it. Your condition won't allow it.
Perhaps sometime.
No.
When?
If you do, she can never leave this island.
When?
Best not to push.
I really can't say.
Oh, won't. You're as bad as the men in my family. They never say what they mean either. Except for Alan Michael. And that usually gets him into more trouble than lying.
Ah, the wedding.
All right, you read all about it.
I am sorry you had to miss it.
So am I. If there even was a wedding. Harley Davidson Cooper. Can you believe it? That's her real name. She is undoubtedly the ultimate mismatch for my nephew. She's from the wrong side of the tracks, loud, vulgar, greedy with a capital G. No wonder he loves her.
Nothing redeemable.
She's smart. I'll give her that. And being in love becomes her. It's all she's ever wanted, really. To love and be loved and for all the world to know it. Mind you, this is a girl who wanted a heart-shaped wedding announcement splashed across the society page. Well, I laughed too, until I realized what it meant to her. And that's why I finally stopped fighting Alan Michael. He loves her, and she loves him. So I told him to marry the girl, regardless of what anybody thinks, including me. After all, what do I know about love? It slips away, no matter how hard.
Don't stop.
Talking through a mirror is absurd. This so-called conversation is over.
Wait. Come back.
Boy, what else do you have to say?
Join me for dinner at the end of the week.
Dinner? Oh, gee, I had other plans. I guess I could change them.
Mac will come for you at the appropriate time.
You can't do this.
So I'll finally get to see you?
In a way. Until then.
Until then. Don't be shy. I promise to be charmed.
You tempt me. Perhaps sometime.
Hold it. What's changed? You're having dinner with an accent at the end of the week, so what? You're still his prisoner, and you told him all that stuff about you without getting a clue as to who he is. Whatever he's hiding, he's good at it. But I'm better, and I'll prove it at dinner.